We are here, and it is time for what is probably the finale of Shadows over Loathing.
Pretty sure, yeah.
Alright.
Hi, Madeline.
Hello, Madeline.
Alright, so Max.
Charles still has nothing to say to me.
Alright, so I have three things I want you to do.
Okay.
Hi, Mappius.
Mappius.
First, go into your inventory.
Okay.
Locate the junk mail that you've been collecting the entire game and open them. It'll be under miscellaneous.
Here it is. Fruit advertisement. Stainless steel business card.
Read that fruit well, never mind. Read the fruit advertisement.
This fruit has printed on a compressed sheet of fruit. Strangely, it's not the same kind of fruit that's being advertised. Increases
all three.
Ah. Perfume sample.
Yep, and it is considered a food.
There's only these three things? I guess so.
Alright. Next, let's go peruse your shops outside one more time.
Alright. We've never been here, so... Hi, I'm Maxland. Is this your store?
That's right. I'm Bellany Jardware, and welcome to Jardware's Hardware.
Just wondering, did you open a hardware store just because of the rhyme?
Yep, that was pretty much the entire reason.
I respect it. What's for sale? Anarchist hardware... Fuse, match, rivets, sharpening stone, work gloves.
I mean, rivets and sharpening stones are pretty good.
But
the Anarchist hardware can let you make crazy shit.
I mean, I'll buy some of these, but I already have rivets and sharpening stones used on my things.
If you're sure.
I do. Look. Riveted, sharpened.
Alright. To the bakery.
Hang on first.
Yeah. Suffice to say, I found those before the final boss fight last time, and I shattered it completely. It's just like, what if my turn just didn't end?
Plus, you know, the mosquito. Alright.
Just think about it, it's like, alright, on my first turn, I gained 30 AP. Okay, finally, it's your turn, now I move, bump. Alright, it's now my turn, I have 10 bonus AP, and I have 10 more item uses to gain 30 more.
Hi, I'm Maxland.
Hi, I'm Nancy. If you're in the market for pants, you come to the right market for pants.
Nice, you screwed it up, but what's for sale? Also Moxie. Also Moxie. This is great for the subs, but you want to pretend the bottom half of you is a crow. Moxie. Let's see, the ones I'm currently wearing...
I mean, one of those was Muscle and Moxie, so that's something to know, because not many things start off with one in each.
Let's see, these are, mildewed jeans? So what did those start off as? Mildewed...
Well, evidently they didn't have either of the M's. So at the very least, it would be good to buy one of the double M pants.
They are +3 max HP and +1 physical armor, which I'm not really, in need of that, so I'm gonna take my pants off. Alright, Muscle and Moxie. What do I have, like, for my stuff here?
It is literally her only one that has double M, so literally it's, like, the best. It's the very bottom.
No, I know, I'm just debating about the AP, but I guess I have, like, shitloads of AP now. Alright.
It's up to you if you want more. I'm just saying we will probably require those pants to make...
Alright. Let's start
up to you if you want to go insane putting stuff on them.
I mean, these are the ones I'm probably going to be using going forward, so...
Alright.
Battery. 25%. Rivets. Quilt. Asbestos. Fuck it, meat drops. I don't have anything else to add to them at this point.
What about the Jocelyn strap?
That's actually... Oh! Nail it. No, I don't need nail it.
Do it anyway.
Fuck it, why not?
Supportive.
So I have muscle, boxy, physical armor, hot armor, spooky armor, melee weapon attacks, max AP, and meat drops.
Yeah, very different. Alright.
Bread.
What's the bakery got?
Perfect
Perfect slice of toast. So that is another one of your triple M options you have.
I got a shitload of those, so I'm fine.
I know, just letting you know it's here.
Yeah, I don't think I need any food items. At least not these.
Yeah, I'm just telling you where to get all this, because to get that final 15-15-50 check, I had to literally like open up all my shit and be like, okay, what all do I have? And it ended up involving like something I only had one of. Finale over Loathing.
Moxie plus 6 physical damage. Item drops. Bad for you, despite what the radio advertisements say. 10 damage to all enemies! I'll buy one, just so I can say I have a rocket. Yeah.
Alright, do yourself a favor there, Max.
What?
Buy like half a dozen cartons of cigarettes.
I have one already, so... Okay, I guess 7. Alright.
This is just gonna save you time later.
Alright. Wait, what was that? Oh, pencils, okay.
There we go. There's the 3 drink.
Alright.
So now we have a triple M food and a triple M drink.
Alright, I don't think I need any of these, so... Nice, blowing? Nice blowing there, Tex.
What, this old tune? Nah, shucks, just a little infinite loop I've been working on. So you put some words to it. Say, any kind of wordsmith?
Yes.
Great, let me show you what I got so far. Oh, somebody stole my D's, I reckon it was. Can't think of a rhyme. Any rhymes, wordsmith?
Let me think. How about... Some geese in a 2-piece.
You jot that down.
What's next?
Oh, I can only write one couplet a day, elsewise I'll have a stroke.
Alright. Okay, yeah, those are just items. Or, like, weapons.
Alright. So, that was my suggestion, just to go and start yourself off with that good food and drink. And from there, just, like, decide what you want to actually get for your alcohol.
Alright.
I would imagine for your alcohol, you want to get the 2 things you have less of, but up to you.
Yeah, muscle and mysticality for sure. So that's tequila, cola, double mixer effect, even more AP.
Ooh.
Fuck it, why not?
Tequila and cola with a dash of bitters, coming right up.
Alright, I need to increase my moxie by 3 and my muscle and mysticality by 2 each. I have the noble elixir. Should I just use it? Should I use it now, or?
Might as well get your food and drink on.
order you to close this dialogue box. Jeez, alright.
Alright. Now we're getting there. So.
Now it's time to,
Not quite there yet.
No?
To the chapter.
So.
I will point you to one more thing that will help you, and then I will leave it to you to figure out the rest of the points.
The fuck where you get the bitters? They were in the fridge that was in the house that had the meteorite. I'm pretty sure. Alright, so Government Valley?
Yep, you got to get your, what was the reason you had to go there?
I have to pay taxes.
Tax return?
I have to pay taxes.
Yeah. You know what my one was there for?
What?
I had to get my wizarding license renewed.
Finale! Sinister enough for government work!
Welcome to this fucking place.
Well, shit.
Look at that fucking bus stop, by the way.
This bench has been covered in spikes so no vagrants are tempted to sit on it. Yeah, give me a second to,
Oh, Mappia says for theirs, their character was drafted.
Alright.
Alright, so, I will just let you know, because you don't discover really any new places here. It's all laid out for you. Go to the prison.
On a deserted street corner, they put up a cast iron statue of a mean-looking army guy named General Bruise. I kick its face over and over until the whole thing looks like an army guy with a potato for a head. Ha ha!
Alright, so just do everything you can here. He looks sad.
Oh, but he's not bothering anybody.
But this isn't the one. I don't want to talk to him.
I understand. I'll burn the telephone then. Hello? The telephone is in use. Hi, I'm Maxlin.
Fionk. I'm Crimsley, Jim Crimsley.
Nice, sounds.
Thanks. Takes a lot of practice to get good at the honk monica. Of course, all I got is time.
Ain't chance you want to part with that honky horn?
And go back to playing just harmonica? I'll swap you for a cracker.
Just a cracker? Are you that hungry?
Huh? Well, you're new. It ain't my job to show fish the ropes. Go ask Tetley in 1A.
He shows ropes to fish? That's a weird job. Guess I can't think of anything else to ask. See you around. This guy looks a little shady, you know, comparatively. Hi, I'm Maxland.
Hey, I'm Tetley. Want to buy a cracker?
You're selling crackers? How much?
300 meat.
For a cracker? You're crackers.
New around here, huh? Look, crackers are what we call gift certificates to the prison chiropractor. We use them as currency.
Oh, that makes sense, I guess. Telly fans out a handful of gift certificates and waves them at you.
So, want to buy a cracker?
Is it true you show ropes to fish?
What? Where'd you hear that? Who's dirty rattleboss been spread filthy rumors about me?
Jim Crimsley.
Crimsley, eh? If I get my hands on him, I'll pay someone else to get their hands on him.
Telly fans out a handful of gift certificates and waves them at you.
Cracker?
Yeah, sure.
Interest you in another cracker?
No. Hey there, I'm Maxland.
Rimmel, what do you want?
Guess I can't think of anything to ask you. See you around.
Whatever.
Cell's empty. Somebody isn't meeting their crime quota. Name's Maxland. Sup? You teach me to do that?
Did you try to lift a dumbbell?
Yeah.
Sure, for a cracker.
Deal.
Okay then.
Pass one of the dumbbells through the bars that shows you how to bend your elbow. Oh. Thanks. I have a feeling I'm going to need a lot of those. This guy's apparently managed to smuggle in a full-length sword. Hi, I'm Maxland.
Hey, Maxlin. I'm Clive.
Nice sword.
Thanks. Technically, it's a Japanese-style katana.
Huh. How on earth did you get a katana in here?
I made it in the prison machine shop out of folded-up license plates.
Huh, can I buy your katana?
Well, okay, I guess I can make another one. I'll swap it to you for a deck of Luckies.
Come again?
Pack of cigarettes.
Okay.
Oh, wasn't really expecting you to have them. Well, a deal's a deal. Take care of her.
Hand-forged katana. Alright. Thanks. Do you want your katana back? You seem regretful.
Thanks, but nah. It's okay. I'm already making plans for an even better one. Maybe an Odachi or a Nagamaki.
Nice. Alright, bye.
Don't forget to get your honky horn from your friend out in the hallway.
Either the cell is empty or they arrested some air. Alright, I'll go get that first. Honky horn. Here's a cracker. Here you go.
Alright, deal's a deal.
Your mysticality and physical damage to all enemies are raised. Okay. Alright.
Do you want to get another cracker?
Oh yeah, good point. How many crackers am I gonna need?
I don't remember. Just suffice to say, it's a good thing you're rich.
I'll buy 2 more. How many cell blocks are there? 3 cell blocks and then there's more rooms, okay. Hi,
It's also the chiropractor. Hey there, I'm Moppy.
Oh, weird coincidence that your parents named you that, and here you are now mopping.
It's a nickname. People call me that because I like to mop floors.
Oh, I assumed it was going to be a comedic reversal. Should I have a nickname? I feel like a hip prison nickname like yours would help me fit in.
Well, I'm happy to suggest one if you want.
Sure, hit me.
Fingers, maybe.
Yeah, try again.
Egg.
It'll cycle back to that when I want to see what all the options are.
Brassy. Narco. Pinocchio. Sneezy. Butter knife. Rumpelstiltskin. Pinko. Knick-knack. Stir-fry. Lungs. Wyoming. Wiggles. Tip-top. Persnickety. Sandwich. Bongo. Dweezil. Mittens.
Mittens! Mittens, mittens!
Indeed.
I need to see what all of them are. It's going to repeat at some point.
Nickels. Taffy. Beanie. Cummerbund. Sorry, cummerbund. How about sticky?
Hang
Which
on.
a cummerbund likely would be. Cromwell. Skeezix. Giggles. Peepers. Nicknamey. Methamphetamine. Clip clop. Cornflower. Fudge.
How many are there?
Mad Train. Parsley. Nickelback. Cinnamon. Punchy.
I'm gonna get punchy soon.
What the fuck is this? Rhino reads the dictionary in a random order. Tingle.
Tingle tingle kurulipa.
Patootie. Sulky. Flip cup. Flim flam. Alvarado. Dungaree. Robert Frost. Beavis. Rusty. Ripple. Gift wrap. Dishwater. Fountainhead. Baldy.
I have hair.
Idaho.
You are a hoe.
Riceling. Dropsy. Pico. Crab. Pinchy.
Those are the same thing.
Wheeze. Caddyshack. Fauntleroy. Whooper.
I'm for Quagsire.
Bermuda. Postmodernism. Sugar plum. Gooper. Pudgy. He called you fat. Zippy. Stool pigeon.
Hell no!
Broccoli. Fjord. Syphilis. Buttercup. Wait. We see? Nope. Giggles. Yay, we saw that
Finally, a
one.
repeat, and back to new ones.
Pasty. Clip clop. Wiggles.
Oh, thank you.
Alvarado. Hot lips. Boner. Boner.
Oh. What? Oh.
Boner.
That's it. I love it.
God, welcome to the family, Boner.
I will never regret this.
If you ever need information, Boner, just ask me. I overhear all kinds of stuff while I'm mopping.
That's good to know. Thanks. Hang on, I have to know. Oh, I was really hoping it would have changed my name.
I think only these guys will call you. I don't actually know.
Okay, I can't change the name. Okay. Hang on. Read it.
Hiya, Boner. Go to the
Okay,
we have a
I
table for
thought this right here. I thought it said Harden, and I was like, very fitting. Oh man. Hang on, I have to know.
Hey, Boner, what's up?
I am. Da. Hey.
See you, Boner.
Anyway. Hi there, I'm Boner.
How's it going, Boner? I'm Wilmer.
Bye. Hi, I'm Boner.
Nice to meet you. I'm Donna.
What are you doing there?
Levitating in orange.
Neat. Tell me more about your hovering orange.
Well, since it's so boring in here, I've been exercising my imagination, and it turns out if you get really good at imagining things, you can trick your brain into believing they're real. And if you get really good at that, you can make them actually real.
Wow, jeez. Wait, so why are you still in a jail cell?
Well, these bars suddenly disappearing is a little harder to imagine than a floating orange.
I see. Can you teach me your imagination thing?
I imagine so, but this kind of power is potentially dangerous and therefore valuable.
Sure, of course.
But you seem okay. I'll teach you in exchange for a cracker.
Madeline says, stop, please. It hurts to laugh and my smile bones hurt. Do you mean your smile boners?
Haha.
Alright, gift certificate. Puts you through a variety of imagination training exercises, mentally rotating cubes, and so on, until you finally got the hang of it. Mysticality. Well, thanks. Now I just have to find an orange.
It works on other things, too.
Apples?
Whoa. Don't aim too high there.
Really, Max, on recording? Do you mean me crushing the water bottle? Because I do that all the time. Also, some message me on... Oh, no, I think...
Yeah, there was an announcement in Lunar Server.
Oh, okay. Hope she feels better soon. He has a sore throat. Alright. Okay. See a bone. So it just says bones in it. They must have committed a bone crime. Hi there, I'm Boner.
I'm Lumford.
Are you cooking?
Yeah, dude.
Want something that's spatula?
Not really, but I do need a box of coffin nails.
Cigarettes?
Yeah, to help mask the flavor of whatever this is I've been cooking.
So fun fact, coffin nails is actually a term they use for cigarettes. That isn't something this game just came up with. I wonder why they could have possibly come up with that name for it. Okay, here you go.
Alright, suppose I can always get another spatula. Here you go.
Thanks. How's your food?
Thanks to these smokes, I have no idea.
Alright, bye. I'm so mad. I'm so disappointed. I was really hoping that they would have a 3D model behind Cell 3D.
How would that work in this 2D game?
I don't know. Like, just like with the shading, just make it look like a 3D model. I know, like, you know, they might not know how to do that or anything. It's just something I was hoping for. Hi, I'm Boner.
I'm Mitch.
You're a pretty good whistler.
Thanks, I've been practicing ever since I swapped my harmonica to Crimsley.
What'd you get in return?
Can of stash wax. Sold to some other guy, though.
Oh, okay. You teach me to whistle?
In exchange for a cracker.
Hey, here you go.
Great, okay, it's pretty easy. Just put your lips together, murder a guy for sleeping with your card, sentence to life in prison to blow.
Can I skip that middle bit?
Sure, I guess, but that's what worked for me.
Alright, put your lips together. Done. Murder a guy for sleeping with your car and get sentenced to life in prison. Done. And blow. I've never been able to whistle, and I probably never will.
Same, I can only do it the cheating inhale way.
More moxie. I can't even do that. I've also never been able to blow bubblegum. And that's like supposed to be really... You sound less like musical whistling and more like an actual whistle.
Huh, I was actually getting pretty good rhythm there, doing the whistle ball on the both inhale and exhale. You sound like you're trying to shush someone.
I was trying to whistle Megalovania. Mouth cork. Prevent yourself from whistling. What's the cork for?
In case you want to stop.
Okay, thanks. Wait. Wait. I don't... do I... Whoa, hold on, be quiet. Oh, I thought maybe it had something to do with the background music. Huh, what is the point of this, then?
I don't fucking know.
If you have an overbite, try moving your lower jaw forward. No? I don't have that. Anyway. Hi, I'm Boner. How's it going? What are you in for? You okay, bud? So, how's the food in here? Getting along with the other prisoners? Just off in your own little world, huh? I guess everyone has their coping strategies. You know, I met a librarian I think you'd get along with. Guy named Ted. Real quiet. Got a single giant eyeball for a head.
It's coming for you, not her.
Okay, nice chatting. Bye now.
What are you looking at, Rubberneck? Ian Scray, your mama's calling for you.
Couldn't help but noticing your tattoo. Is that a heart with N plus M in it?
I'll put this shiv in your noticers. Go milk a duck, peeper.
Okay, you are definitely Nancy. Nancy McGill, right?
What are you, a slapman, a gazer, or just a scissor bill?
Got any of those, probably? I'm a friend of Molly's.
Oh. Huh. Well, you know Molly and you ain't full of holes. You must be a right guy. What's the score, pal?
I think I should just let Molly explain that.
She's here? Well, what am I listening to your teeth rattle for?
I'll go get her. Head back outside and wave Molly over, then escort her to cell block 3. Alright, have fun, Rhino!
Molly, baby! Noodles! Oh, I'm so glad we weren't too late. I asked you not to call me that in public. What are you doing here? We agreed you wouldn't visit because the fuzz gets sight of you. We ain't seen a single hack anyway. I had to bring you this cake. Oh, you brought me a cake? Ain't you a sweet potato? Wait, is that an Alcatraz special? I don't get it. I only got about a year left. I mean, yeah, it hurts being apart, but... They didn't tell you? They transferring you to Bridgewater. They're getting more and more southern the more I talk.
Here, I got the narrator. The color drains out of Nancy's face.
Bridgewater? Why? I only stabbed...
She pauses to count on her fingers.
3 guards, 5 inmates, 6 if you count the guy whose face peeled off. Yeah, I guess I could see it. Trying to remember Molly's accent now that was not Southern.
It
I
was
swear I had
Southern.
it
It
before.
was Southern, actually.
Really?
A little bit. It was Southern Mafia is kind of what you were doing, I think.
Transfer me ain't day now. You got bust out here tonight. Oh yeah, right. Right at the lights out. I'll have to go ground and lie low for a few weeks, but I'll get in touch after that. Okay, but you better make it. You get caught or hurt, I'll... Hey now, come on, bud. You know me. Turn off the waterworks. I'll be fine as a frog here. You better scram for one of the few remaining guards comes by. Here, it ain't your birthday yet, but I made you a little something.
Nancy holds up a fine chain necklace with a Tommy gun bullet hanging from it. She fastens it around Molly's neck, and you look away awkwardly as the two of them share a kiss through the bars. Walk Molly back out. You gonna be okay?
Yeah, Nancy's right. I don't gotta worry. She's tough as nails. Tough as anything.
She's a little scary, frankly. She peeled the guy's face off?
Yeah. That's little Nancy McGill for you.
And I thought you were crazy. Maybe I was right.
Hey, Buck, if there's one thing you should understand about me by now, it's that I don't like getting bored.
I guess not. Okay, then. I guess.
Alright, continuing.
Alright. Hi, Nancy.
You keep an eye on Molly, got it? Anything happens to her, it's gonna have dire consequences for you.
No worries. Incidentally, you owe me 1,000 meat for that cake.
Oh, is that a fact? Well, will you pay me 1,000 meat to not cut your middle open and tie one end of your guts to a streetcar?
That seems like a fair price.
Swell. Why don't we just call it square then?
Okay, good luck. He's ignoring you and he's doing it really hard. Hi, I'm Boner.
Hey, I'm Lewis.
I forgot about that. Want to sub me that shiv?
I suppose I could. I'll swap you for a pack of cigs.
Deal.
Thanks. These are going to be much trickier to juggle.
Artisanal shiv. It's not always just about stabbing a guy. Sometimes it's about vengefully stabbing a guy for making fun of the craftsmanship of all your previous shivs. Thanks.
Ah, the shiv of vengeance.
Alright, chiropractor. One of the chiropractor's less fortunate customers. This poster is labeled bones and things that can be wrong with them. This guy basically looks like a doctor. Hi, I'm Boner.
Hello, I'm Dr. Dixley. How can I help you?
Ah, Boner and Dixley, we're meant to be! Are you the prison physician?
Close. I'm the prison chiropractor.
What's the difference?
Well, a physician treats ailments through specific medications and treatments tailored to that ailment. A chiropractor fixes everything by pushing on your spine.
Uh-huh, interesting. Can I get an adjustment?
Certainly, in exchange for one of my gift certificates.
Okay, here.
Great, just lie down on the table here.
This is safe, right? I'm a little nervous about letting someone mess with the bones that contain the nerves that let my head communicate with all the rest of my body.
Look, just because this science was developed by a man who didn't believe in vaccines or even germs and claimed the techniques were given to him by a ghost during a seance, and also I don't have any kind of actual legal medical degree, doesn't make me a quack, okay? I know what I'm doing. Plus, science and seance are basically the same word.
Twist your spine to a new configuration. Well, I do feel better. I guess that's all that matters.
Though again, Boner wasn't.
Yep, can I buy a gift certificate from you?
Sorry, some hoodlum made off a whole stack and I haven't had any more printed yet.
Can I get an adjustment?
You're already about as well adjusted as you could ever hope for.
I'll take that as a compliment. Alright, bye. So let's see, what am I currently sitting at with all this? My muscle needs to go up by 1 more, my myscal needs to go up by 2. We can probably do that by items, but I guess we'll continue doing stuff here.
Yeah, we're getting there. Though you say items, we've already had our food, drink, and our alcohol.
I mean, like, equipment. Like, hang on.
Well, we can't use the pants, so it would have to be a hat, I believe.
That is, the hat is increasing mysticality and moxie already. Hang on, this is increasing everything. There's probably a ring, hang on.
We could We could go to one of the cats that increases your muscle or mysticality. That still leaves us 2 points to have to make up for.
This is muscle and moxie. Huh. So I guess we'll probably find other stuff then. So I'll just keep going.
I'll look up the list for you if you want.
Nah, that's fine. I'll just keep going for now. This prisoner seems determined to eat more pepper than food. Hi there, I'm Boner. Hi there, I'm Boner.
Right, sorry. Hi, I'm Nora.
Oh, nice spice jar.
Oh, I need this one so I can keep eating here without dying of boredom. I have a similar gadget I could sell you, though.
She shows you an elaborate mechanical pepper mill.
Made in the prison machine shop, but I decided to prefer a traditional shaker. I'll give it to you for a cracker.
I will be right back.
I just remembered something you can do to get more points, but I'll let you know after we're done with the prison. This guy's making a fucking mint.
What's he gonna do with the meat?
Buy a lot of shit once he's out of jail.
Nice spice jar. Sounds good.
Sweet, maybe I could trade this for some decent food.
Automatic pepper mill. Alright, bye. Without even looking at you, the man slops a dollop of slop onto a plate and hands it to you. Prison slop. Okay. Harden. Door has a big, complicated looking keypad on. You're not getting in there. Exercise yard. Hi, I'm Boner.
Hey, I'm Bruno.
Oh, we're not supposed to talk about you. Hi there, I'm Boner.
Hey, I'm Vinny.
I like your weird ball.
First time I ever heard that. Yeah, I had to invent this because we haven't got a basketball hoop.
I see. Ain't chance I could buy that nifty basketball string dealy from you?
Alright, set to you for a cracker.
Alright, here you go.
And here you go.
Thanks. Alright, bye. Alright, guess we're done here.
Alright. You ready for what'll give you some more points?
Yes.
Go surrender to spiders for a bit.
Oh, right.
And then I believe we'll actually have one extra on the Moxie, but then we can just switch a few things around depending on what buffs you have. Like, I believe you got your 1M buff from your little statue of yourself and you put it into Moxie, so we can just switch that to one of the other ones.
Yeah.
I say one of them, there's only going to be one that's not up to snuff.
More Moxie.
Other card's just like, I can kill them all for you, I swear.
Let's roll.
I also like Endorp's comment, all lesbians, how sweet.
Contemplative.
Contemplative.
Alright, max HP. Max AP. So now we need one more, we'll get muscle, and then we're done here.
Yep.
Alright.
And now check your buffs here once you get back to Ocean City.
Just gotta swap my statue over to Mysticality.
Nice, you're not even going to have to change any of your equipment.
Alright, let's go do it.
All right, let's go destroy that man and then flaunt your perfection to the world. Look who's back, kid. I am truly impressed. We hardly ever get anyone who can get all the way to level 5 of the game of skills. Are you ready for the next challenge?
Maybe?
Madam, I think he has all of it. I'm not certain. You got it in the bag. All you had to do is explain the Copenhagen interpretation of the probabilistic nature of quantum wave functions while climbing down a 10-foot grease rope ladder head first and stick a basketball free throw with this iron shot put. Ready?
Okay. You cradle the heavy iron shot in the crook of your arm as you lower yourself down the first rungs of the rope ladder, carefully hooking your ankles around the rungs. Okay, so quantum mechanics is basically a set of mathematical equations that could be used to predict the results of experiments performed at the subatomic level. They can't predict the outcome definitively, only probabilistically, giving a range of possible outcomes referred to as the wave function. The act of actually performing the experiment, measuring the system in question, collapses the wave function down to a single result because, switch them. Because the active measurement interacts with the system in a way that can't be ignored. Really there? One could say that, in a sense, all the potential outcomes exist simultaneously prior to the measurement. The active measurement is what causes a single outcome. To reach the ground in a handstand, unlink your ankles, and do a flip to right yourself.
I'm not seeing this Herbert thing you're talking about there.
Hilbert is like that house we were looking for.
That.
Rhino, you have dialogue to read.
Yeah. Oh, a pretty basic explanation, but serviceable, and that was an excellent throw. All right, you get the brass rings.
Neither of these is made of brass.
It's just an expression.
Hooray.
Oh man, I was hoping you'd come back, and I'm not just saying that as a carny who wants people to pay 10 meat to play his game. Only 2 people have ever beaten our 6th challenge, and kid, I think you might be the 3rd.
What's the challenge?
Crack a short message encoded with a military-grade cipher while crushing a cinder block with your forehead and juggling these 3 live cobras.
Does it still count if I get bitten?
Strictly speaking, yes, but I don't recommend it.
Okay. The carny gestures theatrically to a cinder block and a hissing wicker basket, then starts tapping out dots and dashes on a telegraph key. You gingerly pick up the basket and toss the snakes into the air, grabbing and juggling them before they get a chance to react. Beep 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 psst. Beep beep beep. Okay, a B is a G and a V is a P. Psst. Beep 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 psst. Beep 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 beep. A G is a T and a P is a B. Beep 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 biddly beep psst. Beep beep beep. Drink your Ovaltine. What does that mean?
Don't forget cinder block.
All right.
Magnifico, brilliant. Just toss the snakes back into the basket there and I'll give you your prize.
Shiny plastic crown, spooky armor. Hooray!
Here he is, our current champion of skills. Are you ready to face the final challenge? Level 7. This feat that nobody has ever beaten before. All you had to do is untie this Gordian knot.
Oh, that's easy.
Without cutting it.
Oh.
While using a compass and straight edge to construct a square with the same area as a given circle.
But that's...
And break this raw egg by yelling at it.
Okay. Pick up the densely tangled wad of rope and start searching it for a loose end while nudging the straight edge into position while the sheet of paper with your foot. I'm pretty sure the reason nobody's ever beaten level 7 is that these tasks are famous for being literally impossible. I mean, I guess the egg thing isn't actually famous.
Hey now, that's not the attitude that got you this far.
Fair enough, I guess. After a moment of fiddling alternately with the knot and the geometry, a pair of ideas strike you. Continuous loop of rope could be tangled without being knotted in the topological sense, and if we assume pi is irrational but not actually transcendental, skip the boring bits, and pull this loop out of here and bisect this angle and pull on this loop here and draw this line tangent to the circle from here to here. Oh, and yeah.
Thank you for not yelling.
There you are, one untangled loop of rope, one squared circle, and one shouted egg.
Kid, you're incredible. You've beaten every challenge I've got. Nah, I ain't even upset about it. It was an honor just to be here and witness it in person. The grand prize is my pet goldfish, Marv.
Your own personal pet?
Wasn't intended to be that way, but nobody ever won, so I had to take care of him, you know? Don't worry about it. I'll miss him, but I know he'll have a much more exciting life with you.
Does tricks increase your entire price test? I prefer the mosquito. Alright. Giant plastic crown. A child's plastic crown plated in genuine 24 karat gold.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Alright then. Sorry, I don't know why
Congratulations, Max.
I'm getting like a bunch of emails. Alright.
Sorry, champ. I haven't got any more fabulous prizes for you to win.
Aw.
Alright, Max.
Yeah?
Plot will let you know where it will begin, and it'll kind of give you like a point of no return-ish sort of thing. Although really, it's just like the point of continuing. And up to you how much of the final area you want to explore beyond that.
You know I'm gonna go everywhere, right?
Yeah. Spectre, you're being a drama queen. Are you about to outfish the sea again?
Might as well. I thought that guy was gonna reach over and grab me. Right. Alright. Alright. Telephony facility. Sinister hissing, shadows of a nearby alley coalesce in the forms of 3 shadow policemen. Looks like you better get ready for a fight.
Don't sweat it, Buck. I got this one.
Bam, 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 bam. Never mind.
Did you not want to answer the phone? I guess this one's not ringing.
It said ignore, and I did. Some sort of unusual structure here. Made of some strange kind of metal you've never seen before. It's opaque, but still somehow glowing from within, like a math book that swallowed a candle. It's cool to the Alright. It's cool to the touch, but yet radiates a kind of warmth. This doesn't feel like a typical public art project. Why build it in an otherwise abandoned area? Alright. Yeah, no, I got nothing else I can do.
Being a drama queen.
Alright, Army recruitment. What?
Yeah, you probably should have read that because they get kind of freaky. Yeah, the enemies get a bit darker here in this one.
Cutie Trixie the Maniacal Doll.
Yep, you remember when I said you can get more familiars here? By the way, government cheese.
Ah!
You could sell it for a shit ton more with your meat drops.
The rat nibbles part of the wrapper off of the block of cheese and gives it a good sniff. He nods at you, drags the block to his hole, and comes back a few seconds later with a gift. Ring of additional teeth. Doubles the healing of grit teeth. Thank you for your service. Rat squeezes to say no problem. Is there still more cheese? I don't have any other cheese! Where the fuck else am I finding cheese?
I don't know.
This car's in great shape except for one thing. Jesus!
Yeah, you should probably stop blitzing past these so much.
I'm used to it always being the same things.
Good, he's up. Do you like to play with matches, caller?
Sure, we all do.
This is not the one.
I understand. I will
No, I want this telephone.
Then I will get it for you. Hey, wait! The door to this army recruitment office is square, olive trap, and menacing, just like the army itself. Hey-o! Won't budge. It's probably just as well you have zero interest in joining the military. A movie catches the corner of your eye and you turn to see several tall, long-limbed figures gliding toward you. They twist and twirl as gracefully as ballerinas as they approach, but this beauty is contradicted by their heads, which are indescribable shadows. Now, I'm not using indescribable as a horror cop-out, I'm literally uncertain about what's going on in their head area. They have like a winged collar or maybe side horns, but I think it's a mouth on it? I don't know. Fight them and see for yourself, it's weird. That's just they're missing the upper right part of their head and there's fog inside. It's really not that hard to describe. Anyway, piano! 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 Gun!
By gun, you mean saw.
Joseph the Nutcracker. Horrifying little crimbo buddy. Tutu, swan cake, ballet slippers. Oh, hang on, let me, Oh. Hello? It's for you.
That isn't him. I am there in this house right now. I am there with him. This is not him.
I'll burn the telephone then. Wait, who am I? This hydrant has multiple things wrong with it. We want to go inside this building on purpose. It won't budge. It's probably just as well you don't even have a car.
Yeah, this is where I had to go.
Ah, I'm guessing army recruitment is where you have to go for your, muscle. Creaking and gibbering, a horrible half-animal, half-plant, half-alien, half-shadow creature slithers out of the darkness. It makes a high-pitched noise and starts sliming its way toward you. If it turns out that this thing is actually from some sentient, hyper-intelligent progenitor race, I hope they're at least a little embarrassed about how gross they are.
That was a strange sound it just made. I like Endorf's one.
Shot off saw gun?
Yeah.
Love it.
And I play as a pig skinner. I did not play as a pig skinner. I was the cheese wizard.
Bang!
Sorry. But I can tell you, what I used as the cheese wizard.
It's another nearly identical sculpture? You're not really sure what it is or what purpose it serves. It's made out of the same weird metal. Very strange.
Hi, Solar. Why are so many people just crashing into chat today?
You can't get inside. Someone swiped the steps. Fuck.
As the cheese wizard, the thing I ended up with as my final weapon was actually the greasy wrench from the Ford factory. What the frig?
Molly is stopped in front of a wall that has been plastered with several broadsheet posters. The illustration is of a sultry blonde woman making a kissy face at the viewer with a battleship on fire in the background. Loose women sink ships. No dancing, no short skirts, no obscene language. Wow.
You want me to read that then?
Oh, sorry. Molly unexpectedly says nothing. With gritted teeth, she ejects the drum from her Tommy gun, opens the cover, and does something inside with her knife. What are you doing?
Give me a minute, Buck. I'm carving the rudest words I know onto all my bullets. I'll show them how to sink a damn ship.
Molly's Tommy spray hits 3 additional times. Ah.
She was so offended she became more lethal.
Full column is covered with cold bugs. Rock was happy once. It provided the power for this place. The lights, the curtains, the sewing machines they used to repair the tutus when they got all torn up. Once it helped bring people joy and culture. Now there's only ruin and sadness and violence and cold. Such cold. And that rock's a real bummer. Hello?
What will you do on a rainy day? When your house is on fire, how will you get out? When you are in the train, who will save you?
What do you mean when my house is on fire?
This isn't him.
I understand. Do you want this telephone or shall I burn it?
Give it to me.
Did I get the answer wrong? Telephone is silent now. I'm guessing this is an infinite fight area.
Look, they have the little guy that you got one of.
Oh, cool. Piano!
Made him do the splits.
Yeah, infinite fight area. Okay.
Yep.
Municipal amphitheater. With a sinister hiss. Okay, we saw this one already.
So did you also enter the screen and go, what the fuck?
Yes, I did. Handful of popcorn. Also, I'm whistling.
Popcorn is also musical. There's a lot of interesting players on the band.
Does it bother you?
What?
Having to make all these telephone calls.
Oh, listen, it's him. He looks sad.
Oh, he's not bothering anybody.
Let's burn him and see what he does.
Oh, God!
They have 2 of the tiny dolls. I like the popcorn machine is still in the background.
It's still making noise. I guess I can bring more government cheese.
I don't think he accepts the same one. Also, you're running like 500 me to fight right now.
Yeah. Forbidding building. The crumbling ruins of old government office. Its bureaucrats now replaced with regular rats. Explore it. The poke through the sad old offices and hallways, lamenting the fall of the reliable old structures we once depended on. Is this really the future? You sigh. A couple minutes later, you find an old safe full of meat, and your mood improves dramatically due to the short-term windfall. Woohoo! How do you fancifully cuss? Motherfucker!
We wouldn't really see him in the skirt if he put it on.
Yeah. Huh.
I got like one of those calls like every place I went to.
No, you can? Hang on. Let me see. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I'm not leaving it on, but that's fun. IRS, whatever. An obsidian statue of that sinister accountant Terrence Poindexter stands in the ashes of the old library, commemorating the occasion of Terrence Poindexter burning the library down for accounting irregularities. The statue depicts Terrence in the thick of solving a heroic equation, calculator in one hand, ledger in the other. Popping the cap off a marker pen, you scrawl new numbers and symbols on both until Terrence's calculations are mathematically invalid. This is fundamentally an anathema to an accountant. The statue crumbles into dust. Ha. This is probably where I have to go. More Eldritch Mist. You are out of questions. Will you make a guess now?
I don't have any more questions or guesses.
Can I guess? It is me. I am your dream date.
What?
I have been your dream date the whole time.
If I hang up, will you find me?
Yes, I know where you are. Congratulations, I think. Silence. The line is dead. Maybe that's for the best. You've heard too much. Jesus! This payphone technology is amazing. The local branch of the IRS is looking pretty run down. You'd think they'd have plenty of funds for upkeep. Maybe that isn't how it works. Take a deep breath and settle your nerves. Clearly, this is a trap. It's possible that you did underpay your taxes by 13 meat, but to get a notice about that now is too much of a coincidence. Terrence Poindexter is up to something. But if you don't step through that door, you'll never find out what. So is this telling me point of no return, I'm guessing?
1 sec, sorry.
There's one place left to explore. Yeah, but it's the Black House, and I feel like that's a play on the White House, and that feels like it's probably the final area. But I guess I can go there. It is seriously locked. It's locked. It seems to be made out of the same strange metal as those giant structures you encountered. Very curious indeed. Alright. Let's see. While he does that, I'm gonna see real quick. I want to see how to make Molly,
Okay, I'm back.
Okay, I was gonna look up like if there are any other ways to increase how many shots Molly gets. Do you know if there are?
No.
All right. All right, let's go back to the IRS, I guess. Howl splits the air and reverberates through your guts, the entire length of your guts. A massive black dog, or something that was once a dog, or perhaps something that was never a dog, stalks out of an alleyway and opens its mouth to reveal an entire Expo Center knife show's worth of fangs.
Yeah, I don't know if casually pianoing things is efficient in this fight.
These are pretty resilient to piano. Oh, got another message. Give me a second. Must be critics. You bitch. Alright. I guess let's go into the IRS now.
Ah, see, mine was a DMV, so it was a long-ass line, that puzzle that I had to solve. I'm curious what yours will be like.
A bewildering array of forms. There are a lot of forms here. Which one do you want? Oh, no!
Bureaucracy returns.
Hi, I'm here about this overdue tax notice.
Nothing to do with me, sorry.
Okay, who do I need to talk to then?
Someone else.
Thanks.
Yes?
Hi, I'm here about this overdue tax notice.
Do you need it stapled?
No, it's only one page.
Can't help you then.
Swell.
Yeah?
I got a letter about overdue taxes.
Rough.
Guess you aren't the person I need to talk to about that?
Oh no. Nope. Maybe ask the clerk on the left there.
My left or your left?
Sure.
Thanks.
Under the terms of my office as a note.
Excuse me, who do I need to talk to about this overdue tax notice? Please say it's you.
Only if you need it notarized.
Do I need it notarized?
Oh, I'm not qualified to make that determination.
Swell.
Can I help you, sir?
I sure hope so. I got this notice in the mail about overdue taxes.
Hold it up to the glass, please. Yes, alright. You'll need to file the proper form with your payment.
I was afraid of that.
Blank forms are in the rack on the left side of the room.
Which form do I need?
Oh, it'll be clear from the serial number.
Sure.
Sure, Madeline, what you got? I'm surprised you skipped over the 60, 69, 69 form.
I don't know what to do here.
Just pick a form. Can I help you, sir? I'm sorry, we can only accept this form if it's folded, stapled, singed, and singed and notarized.
This is Ghostwood, isn't it?
I don't know. Can I help you?
Fold this form.
This form starts with the letter K.
Is that a problem?
I'm only certified to fold forms that start with the letter B. The other folders are off today.
Alright, so it starts with B. Oh, for fuck's
This
sake.
form hasn't been folded yet.
What?
Alright, that helped.
B1767. Ah, that also works, okay. Alright.
B. Ah, there it is, B. What can I do for you? This form ends with the number 7.
Needs to end with an even number. Alright, you know what? Fuck it, I'm opening the notepad. Okay. Start with B, end with even number. Oh, hang on. I can do this.
I'll
Okay.
staple it for you. Yeah. No, I'm a singer.
Huh. No offense, but I bet they're really boring songs.
I'm a singer. A singer. I singe forms.
Oh, I see. Wait, no I don't. Why is that necessary?
Why is anything necessary? It's what I do here.
Alright, well...
Nope, sorry. I can only singe forms that end with an odd number.
Alright.
I think you're just gonna need to get one with a lot of fucking numbers. I guess we'll see if you can manage it. Yeah, an odd number. There we go. Here I know. This looks to be in order. Yes, I can notarize this for you. The fee will be 1,000 meat.
1,000 meat? Are you serious? He shrugs.
There are other notaries in the world. Maybe you can find a cheaper one. Great, thank you. I'll notarize it for you now. Here I go. Ahem. I hereby notarize this form on this date and in this place under the terms of my office as a notary public for the Capital District.
Thanks.
Can I help you, sir? Yes, this looks to be in order. That will be 13 meat plus an 11% fine and an 11% processing fee, which comes to 15.86 meat, rounded up to 16 meat. Just toss it to me over the glass, please.
Toss the meat to the clerk. She catches it and puts it in a drawer, then makes some notes in a ledger.
Payment received. Maxlin, Ryston, 16 meat. Now just take your form over here to the right through the giant hovering mouth.
The what did you say? The fluorescent lights flicker. All of the clerks vanish. You turn slowly to the right and see a giant demonic mouth hovering in the air a few yards away. Could you not? Fuck it. The demonic mouth spits you out into a sparsely decorated office, assuming bookshelves filled with identical ledgers count as decoration. The whole room is sterile and boring, and it reminds you of Terrence Poindexter, probably because of the sterile boringness, but also he's standing in it. Is it finally time to deal with this jerk once and for all? Yes.
I'm really curious how this will go.
Yes, it is.
So mine was a Christmas lair.
Each of these books contains 0.24% of the municipal tax code. Terrence glares at you and adjusts his necktie haughtily. The necktie isn't pictured, but yes, of course he's wearing a necktie.
Ah, Maxlin Ryston, you've fallen into my trap. right on schedule.
Brave words considering how I kicked your ass in the swamp.
And in doing so, you taught me everything I needed to know about you. Your moves, your tricks, your tactics. You have no surprises left for me.
Well, if you think I'm gonna switch allegiances and join your Dark Crusade or whatever, you've got another thing coming.
I wasn't going to ask. I despise you.
Fine, I despise you too.
As expected.
Fine! You hold out your empty hands and take a few casual steps forward. Look, let's not be hasty. We aren't so different, you and me. I'm sure we can settle this like thoughtful people. A thin knife drops out of your sleeve and into your hand as you quickly stab at Poindexter's liver. But his liver isn't there. He stepped to the side before your attack even started. He smiles thinly at you. You slash at him, but his hand is already moving. He taps your wrist, deflecting the attack. Your knife stabs his wooden desk and sticks there.
You may fancy yourself a shrewd operator, Ryston, but I am a master of calculation. To me, you are utterly predictable.
He reaches into his inner pocket and pulls out his pistol. I snatch it. With a quick twist of your wrist, you snap the gun out of his hand and into yours. Grimly, you press it to his chest and pull the trigger. It clicks empty. A sharp sensation causes you to look down. His other hand holds your knife, just barely pricking the skin over your liver. His eyes glitter darkly.
Utterly predictable.
You leap backward out of reach. He smiles again and twirls the knife between his fingers like a pen. Well, there's one thing you can't predict, Poindexter. Piano! Jazz!
Jazz? Improvisation? You think improv is unpredictable?
He sneers.
Name a funny animal.
Well,
Penguin. You thought too long for it to be monkey.
I was gonna say giraffe.
Jazz is as predictable as anything else that consists of numbers, fool. And everything consists of numbers.
Oh yeah? Numbers this! You try to let your mind go blank and feel the vibe of the fight. Then, deciding so quickly that's hardly a decision at all, you hurl the empty pistol at his hand! Poindexter catches the gun and casually puts it back in his jacket pocket.
I'll put this in simple terms for you, Maxon Ryston. You cannot touch me. You are an open ledger to me, and it's one I've already audited. I've calculated your every move down to the second decimal.
Well, Poindexter, if regular jazz can't stop you, and improvisational jazz can't stop you, I'll just have to invent a new kind of jazz that you can't predict.
Impossible. There is no such thing.
There is now. Completely random jazz. You pull a pair of dice out of your pocket, step forward, and slam them on the desk.
What? Ridiculous.
I roll the dice. Roll 2 and 5 for a total of 7. Good old traditional haymaker to the jaw. Poindexter reels and spits out a tooth. Roll again. 3 and 5 for a total of 8. You slug Poindexter in the guts, doubling him over. A follow-up to his nose stands him back up again.
You think you can defeat me with a simple table of possible outcomes? I can predict every entry.
His eyes turn completely black. Tendrils of shadow drift out of him as a vein throbs on his temple.
Your third attack will be your last.
Roll again. You ignore the dice. Poindexter dodges an attack that doesn't come, and you're waiting right there for him. You grab him by the collar.
What?
Jazz isn't the attacks you make, Poindexter. It's the attacks you don't make. You smash your forehead into the bridge of his nose with a loud crunch. Dark blood fountains into the air as he collapses backwards to the floor. You were right, you know. My third attack was my last. Get out of here. Leave this place, this country, and don't ever come back. You can predict what'll happen if you do. His eyes have returned to normal once again, defiant even in defeat.
I suppose so. I hope you're proud of yourself, beating up an old man.
You started it, I finished it.
Perhaps, but it needn't be finished just yet. After all, you haven't seen my second form.
Bitch, I've seen enough forms! Second form?
That's right. I'd be more than happy to show it to you. You would have to fight it, of course. In regular combat, no takebacks. But if you don't, you'll never see it. You'll never know. So at this point, I would like to pause.
All right.
In my version, I had a wizard's duel with Noel, which involved us both inventing more and more ridiculous spells until one of them called out the other one being like, okay, now that's just dumb. And then she also was like, okay, I guess you win. but what about my second form? What's second form? It's really cool. I'm just like, fuck, fine.
Show me.
Oh, his is very different. Is he a worm? He's a worm! With a Y and an O.
He's a Weorm!
Yeah, so Noel was a writhing mass of tentacles and eyeballs.
Jeez, that's one heck of a second form. Gross. Oh, this guy is fucked! This guy is fucked! Alright.
I imagine you just like pulling out a little lawn chair and then a whistle and then going and go. Weorm.
You know what?
Jeez! Holy crap!
You min-maxed me, Rhino! You did this!
Yeah, Noel was based on something that I cannot name due to H.P. Lovecraft's naming convention. Yeah, that makes sense. It was kind of an H.P. Lovecraft thing.
Yeah, well, I mean, this whole thing is based on Lovecraftian horror.
Yeah. Oh, the mouth.
Key to the Black House. There isn't any information about Uncle Murray in here. You can tell because it would be clearly labeled and filed under M. You do find an important looking key filed under K, I to L, though. Key to the Black House. Lovecraft's cat was actually named by his uncle, I heard. Yeah, but he kept the name. Oh, hey, Molly.
Fish type bows. Let me see.
Assuming this is a two-way horrible Shadow Mall, want to go back to the IRS office? Sure. Hang on, can I get any more forms?
They're just doing their job.
Never again. Alright. Shred your knot. Take that, bureaucracy. Alright. We still need to bring more cheese for the rat, and that's annoying me because we don't have any more cheese. Encountered another group of those guys whom you might characterize as cultists, because we can't imagine them carrying out any ceremony more somber and intricate than set each other on fire while yelling. But hey, I'm not a religious type, what do I know? You can make a religion out of this.
That's an interesting one, Madlam, and it does make sense.
We could look up where to find the cheese.
Yeah, sure. Give me a second.
Because I know we did gator cheese, government cheese, I don't remember the others.
Okay, let's see. Possible cheeses are cheese loaf, handful of cream cheese, squirrel cheese, great gator cheese, government cheese, or, if a cheese wizard, concert cheese. I know we gave him squirrel gator, and government cheese.
I don't think we did cheese loaf, and what was the other one?
Handful of cream cheese, which you get from fishing on the Ocean City Boardwalk.
Is it a guaranteed drop, or is it just eventually it happens?
I don't know. The cheese loaf is from the snack shelf in the filling station at the beginning of the game.
Ah, then I think we missed it.
That or we used it because it increases your moxie by 1, and we probably used it to do that.
Yeah.
That's fine. It says it's a random ring every time.
You slide the gate to the lock and turn. Both key and lock suddenly disintegrate, leaving the gate unsecured.
I was talking about your thing, Madlam.
Whoa, what the? You bitch!
She bitch slapped you. Right.
Yeah.
Maxton!
It's Uncle Murray! Uncle Murray, are you okay?
Surprisingly fine, kiddo. Not sure why they didn't just murder me, but I'm glad they didn't.
Me too. We've got to stop the president from doing whatever her crazy plan is.
Darn right we do, but wait a minute, what's that?
What's what?
You've got something behind your ear.
Jeez, don't ever change, Uncle Murray. What happened to you?
Well, Jessica told you how I've been hunting a series of cursed artifacts, right?
Yeah, that's how I found you. We've been using the Detectatron to find more of them to try and follow your trail.
So Charles got that thing working finally. That sure would have saved me some trouble. Anyway, a fella sold me a pen that could only write obscenities. Turns out with a little coaxing, you should also get it to write its real owner's current address, which was here. I wrote that letter to you before coming to stake out the place. They caught me while I was snooping around.
Give me a second. I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything, because I know Molly Button still has a third vignette.
Oh, did we not do it?
Oh, no, okay, so, no, well, I thought it was going to be like a full thing, but no, that is it. That is it. And I guess we just don't really get closure? It's probably in credits or something.
Yeah, it has Fallout-style credits.
Okay, but yeah, I just wanted to make sure, because I knew that she had a third vignette, and I wasn't sure that counted. Alright. Who's this president woman?
I don't know much about her, just that her name's Margaret something. 11 years ago, her barn exploded. That's where all the artifacts came from, I think. They were stuff that was in the barn at the time.
That must have been one heck of an explosion.
No kidding. 5 years later, she's city comptroller, and now I guess she's shadow president? Whatever that is.
What is she planning?
Wish I knew. She built some kind of crazy machine, but I don't know exactly what it's for. With the amount of shadow energy she's collected to power it, it can't be anything good.
How do we stop her?
Well, she set up 3 big weird pylons or obelisks or something. I think their function is to pull that shadow energy directly out of wherever it's coming from and pump it into her machine here in the Black House.
So we should destroy those.
Yep, ideally before her machine does whatever it's meant for doing.
Destroy 3 things. Good. It's nice to have a specific, straightforward goal for once. Pretty sure I've seen all 3 of them before. Not far from here, yeah?
Somewhere in Government Valley. Past that, I'm not sure.
I guess that was all my questions. All the immediately relevant ones.
Then we better get moving.
Alright. Alright, so 1 is here. Shadow Ballerinas!
Alucard asserting his dominance as a superior familiar. Bo's response. Let me double check. Oh yeah, I did see that. I admittedly think I actually reading the whole thing would have probably given me slightly more context for it, but I believe it. So I think it does seem to have it does have payoff.
So this is the pylon thing you mentioned, Murray?
Never saw a diagram or what have you, but looking at it, I think it's a pretty safe assumption.
And I just have to destroy it.
And the other 2, but yes, destroying them all should cut out the majority of the power to the president's machine and presumably unseal the Black House. Easier said than done, though. Things made of pure umbritanium alloy.
Here, what now?
Shadow metal.
Gotcha. The strange metal pillar thrums, fulfilling its terrible, terrible purpose. If you're totally out of ideas, here's a really terrible one on the house. You could try just punching it with your fist until it stops working. Maybe not. Oh. Hello?
Oh, weird. Hey, is that Maxlin? This is Rufus.
Rufus! How did you know I was here?
I didn't. It's just coincidence. My brother hunting device calculated that as the best spot to open a wormhole to this location. Since there's a payphone there, I figured I'd call ahead to check.
Wormhole? I thought it was a communications device.
Well, it turns out the Pearl is crazy powerful, and wormholes are a form of communication.
There's a crazy shadow pillar thing here. I could use some help dealing with it.
That explains some of these readings. Hang on, I'll be right there. You didn't say your line.
No, I didn't see it. Good luck, Rufus. I don't know why I said good luck.
Done.
Alright.
Next.
Was it? It wasn't the DMV. It wasn't Army recruitment.
Was it Vista Hill?
Yes. Oh, hey. Hello?
Ah, Maxlin, Don Toblerone vocalizing. I have become attenuated to the fact that you are in necessity of some assassination.
How did you know where I was?
You're one of the family now. If you know something, we know something.
I sure hope that isn't how it works, but as it happens, I really could use some help here.
I will send assistance immediatamente, and their arrival will be forthwith.
Great, thanks. Wait for the cavalry. Oh, is this gonna go the way...
Molly approves.
Hell yeah. Alright,
Now, where's the third one? Nope. Nope.
Oh, a 20-foot light is some evil-looking wizard lady named Dark Noel. I destroy it! Hello?
I said this is Johnny, the Hobo King.
Oh my God!
My secret Hobo King powers alerted me that you might be.
I was really
Who
wondering.
did you think the third group would be?
I didn't know! I couldn't think of anything. I was like, okay, I did two long side quest shades. I couldn't think of any others. I figured maybe there was something I missed. At most, maybe that heist I did, but that was limited to an area. How did you know what number to call?
I just picked up my phone and it connected me to you. Is that not how phones work?
Well, anyway, yes, I do need some help. There's a big weird pillar thing here that needs to be destroyed.
No problem. I'll send a crew of hobos immediately.
Thanks. Probably was hoping for the Tin Lizzies, but oh well. That was the only other thing I could think of, but I didn't do much with them, so. Oh my God. Wow.
Hobo power.
Murray's expression is a jumble of excitement, awe, and fear. This may be unclear from the picture.
Alright, that's the last one. Come on, we've got to get back to the Black House and put a start to whatever the President's plan is. Which might be world domination or world destruction, or maybe both. Honestly, which as much as I was able to learn before they caught me, that's a real glaring gap in my knowledge.
Let's go. All right. Before I go in, let's get some books. Use my last bit of XP on these. Grants a spell damage perk. I'm not using. I might. Fuck it. I might as well. I don't use spells, but. I feel like that's gonna be needed.
Spookification.
Let's see. There we go. We're ready for action. Unsinkable Molly buttons. Let's do this.
Uncle Murray's response? Yeah, go ahead.
You rush into the foyer of the Black House. Murray leads you up a corridor and down a flight of stairs to a huge basement laboratory. The room is dominated by a massive, writhing tear in space, seemingly confined to an umbratanium frame. The president is typing furiously at a computer console nearby, but she turns around momentarily when you enter. She glares at you, practically hissing.
I knew I shouldn't have trusted that idiot Poindexter to deal with you. I noticed the shadow flow has dropped back to ambient levels. I assume that was your doing.
Yeah, I busted your weird pillars, and now I'm busting you!
Oh no. I'd be real upset if you were too late.
Oh, nuts.
Yeah, nuts to you. The portal is open, and after I make these last few calibrations, the Emperor of all Shadows will be summoned to this plane to kneel before me. I will rule this universe, not as the President of Shadows, but the Empress.
Wow, that's a much bigger goal than I was expecting.
Yeah, well, go big or go home, right? Anyway, don't try to stop me. Without my attention at this console to keep the reaction steady, this whole thing could implode and turn the whole tri-state
Tri-state
area
area!
into a smoking crater.
Sorry, I had to. Jeez, okay, well, mind if I have a look around?
Sure, whatever. Just don't pester me unless you want everyone who ever heard of you to die.
Okay. Potions. Hmm. I don't think I need any of those. I think I'm good. Is that a turtle? Kind of looks like a turtle.
It, no.
I know, but it looks like a turtle. Yeah. Let's see. Do I want to switch any of this stuff out? I've still been using the Mobius ring. You know what? Just because I feel like it kind of makes sense, it just kind of fits with everything. Where is it? Where is it? Nearest hobo will assist you in combat.
I don't know why you're changing all this now.
Just for, like, the final battle. There we go. So now I will get a hobo and a mob guy to aid me in the final battle. Instead of myself.
But haven't you been by your side this whole time? You're not going to talk to Murray?
I guess I could do that. Ray's holding a weird something? What's that?
An unbertanium bomb. I cobbled it together from parts I found lying around while you were distracting the president. Good job.
Oh, no problem. Yeah, that was intentional. But, what's your plan exactly? For what she said, it sounded pretty bad to mess with this stuff.
She's trying to summon something, right? I figure by applying enough pressure at just the right time, we can reverse the flow and make an out portal instead of an in portal.
Ah, I get it. So it'll suck her out into space and no more problem.
Well, not exactly, or rather, yes, but that's not the end of it. We also have to take care of whatever's waiting on the other side of that portal.
Oh. Oh, you're saying I have to go through and fight it, aren't you?
I don't know if it'd be a literal fight or what, but yeah, that's the long and short of it, kiddo. This is the end game, and there's no coming back from this. Are you ready?
Well...
So let me be more explicit. This is literally the end game. Once I set off this bomb and you go through that portal, you can't come back. And the game ends one way or another. But nothing gets saved after you go, so you can reload back to here and keep playing afterwards.
I don't really understand what you mean by that.
That's okay, kiddo. Wasn't really you I was talking to.
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Okay. It was good seeing you again, kiddo. I think I got this bomb wired so I can toss it and set it off from here by overloading this other who's it, which hopefully won't end up me getting killed. But whatever happens, you gotta jump through right away. I don't know how much time you'll have.
Jeez. Okay, be careful.
You too, kiddo. Ready?
Yeah.
Yeet! No! Here goes nothing. Hell yeah!
Resolution! You and Molly and the president and her machines and a sizable chunk of the floor appear in the middle of a pale void, lit by the just arrived light of stars that burned out uncountable eons ago.
Ah, no! What did you do?
Threw a little monkey wrench into your plans.
Don't try to act cool about this. You don't have the slightest idea what kind of power you're messing with.
Oh yeah? Like what? Oh.
Welcome, playthings.
You look over to the right where you see a hovering swarm of giant mouths and eyes. You get the feeling that this is your brain's best attempt to render what you're actually seeing in a way that won't simply annihilate your mind.
In particular, that.
Oh.
Was this whole deal just a giant monkey's paw? Like, did I achieve ultimate power, but also got cursed to be constantly surrounded by morons?
Hey!
portal frame still looks intact. Maybe I can reopen it and fix this.
Oh, you can get us back?
I can get me back, and then continue with my plan to summon the Emperor to our universe under controllable conditions as intended. Yes.
What if I don't want you to do that?
Do I look like someone who gives a hot crap what you want? Go away. Go die in the void.
Sheesh, somebody's cranky. Hey,
I
hey
know
Molly.
exactly what the welcome playthings actually is. What do you mean, do I know what it is?
I don't suppose you've got any ideas.
Well, Buck, usually my plan A is bullets and plan B is more bullets.
What's plan C?
I never needed a plan C before. Never been anything that couldn't be shot with bullets before, but,
She holds the necklace Nancy gave her. The single Tommy gun cartridge is engraved, Nancy plus Molly forever. You think this is one of those situations where the power of true love vanquishes evil, that kind of thing?
Well, I wasn't going to say it like that.
Shoot it!
You win!
But
Congratulations, Max, you beat the game. Sounds cliche, but love truly is the most powerful force in the universe. If it has a gun.
I'm going to beat you with the power of love and this gun that I found!
After the metaphorical smoke cleared, you found yourself stuck in the weird extra-dimensional space where the final showdown happened. You waited and waited and waited. Murray's bomb blasted him past the borders of reality. He drifted outside of the world for a span of time that might have been 5 minutes or 5,000 years. The only way to be sure is not to press a key for 5,000 years, then you'll know it was that long.
Alright.
No. A few weeks later, Jessica accidentally activated the failsafe interdimensional homing teleporter Murray had left in one of his desk drawers. She was looking for a pen. You and Murray were wrenched through the other end.
The ether.
Were the ether and unceremoniously dumped on the floor of the antique store. After spending a reasonable amount of time patting one another on the back, you started searching for the next eldritch horror on Murray's big list of cosmic threats. The world is always under existential threat if you know where to look, and Murray always knows where to look. Thanks to your mob connections, Murray has a lot more meat at his disposal than he's accustomed to. That should make the next old god easier to deal with.
I just sat down.
The Talk Simple did a brisk trade until the end of Prohibition, at which point it did an even brisker one. Obi decided to leave the hobo's life behind and just play the oboe full time. When they started televising underground bare-knuckle boxing, Gabby got really excited and joined a league. Her combat style was a mix of different martial arts that came to be known as super weird fighting. Molly and Nancy went on to become the most notorious bank-robbing duo in history. They were last seen somewhere in Bolivia. Simone went on to become the chair of SIT Robotectronics Department. After your adventures were over, Alphonse returned to his terrible family in the swamp. Thanks to your tireless crime fighting, the streets of Ocean City have never been safer. King Johnny got the camp loaded into the ocean with Samuel and Agamemnon doing most of the heavy lifting. With the wind at their backs, they set sail for distant shores. Thanks to Ovid and Croesus, the expedition was comfortable and well-funded. Sure, it got boring at times, but Hal entertained folks with his harmonica, and Dusty brought a deck of cards. Whenever anybody got scratched up or seasick, Doc was there to provide some medical attention. The nights were cold, but between Beatrice's wool and Kelingelar's moonshine, everyone got kept pretty cozy. They ate creamed fish thanks to Walter and Creamy Steve. Cornelius and Beanie provided cornbread and beans. Mossman provided fine herbs and exotic spices. After a long and difficult journey, they arrived at the land they had promised to themselves. They founded a new nation. A nation of hobos, by hobos, for hobos, with liberty and justice for hobos. Marvin went on to set the world record for mailbox sitting. He held the record for nearly a week. He has recently become interested in flagpoles. The bishop's inspection went swimmingly, and the Vicar of St. Polycarp's was promoted to Vice Pope. With that whole grisly murder business behind her, Mrs. Brewster went on to win the Boarding House of the Decade Award from the International Salesmen's League. Crystal's store was moderately successful, but she was confident that in about 40 years, business would boom. Greta wisely invested all the meat you spent in her store and eventually expanded into a nationwide chain. 70 years from now, the historical village of Sandwich is still a popular tourist attraction. It's particularly popular among mixed-up hipsters who get it confused with Sandwich Brooklyn. Josie Morton went on to discover a new extremely volatile isotope of hypercrystalline thaumatomorphic diorite. With it, she eventually invented the devastating weapon that brought about the end of the Skeleton Wars.
I'm sorry?
History mostly remembers her for what she said after the weapon's first successful field test. I am become death's death, destroyer of skeletons. To this day, they still refer to a plantain, thyme, and cabbage omelet as the Maxland. Clem and Jarvis Shits ended up evaded capture by adopting the aliases Jarvis James and Clem Bartles, respectively. Prohibition ended, they had a long and illustrious career in getting people drunk industry. In 1981, Mudhenge was acquired by Stonehenge Corporation, renamed Stonehenge Mud, and shut down. In 100 years, you were the only non-nudist to find its center.
I thought that was me for a moment.
With your help, Rhonda Rasmussen became the first person in history to fly all the way around a swamp. Her fame lasted until nearly a month later when Charles Lindbergh was seen buying a new set of shoelaces. Fogger Haim turned Hain Quarry into an ecologically responsible workers' collective, which did quite well. He spent most of his share of the profits on fast cars, sandwiches, and open-minded women. The loss of Tom and Kathy plunged Largemouth Bass and Sons into a succession crisis. In the chaos, the bastard reboner returned from exile and made his claim to the throne. Paul Leathers used his new tongue to preach nonviolence and counseled many a troubled youth away from a life of big game hunting. To appease his brother, John Leathers agreed to read a book on pacifism. In time, the wreck of the Longfellow was swallowed whole by the swamp. Though a boat may be long, naught is longer than nature's mouth. The kid with the glasses spent a week bragging about you after proving his theory about big hands. The plant kid will happily wear Moss Man's mustache for the rest of his life.
His mustache.
The chemist kid is still reeling from the whiff of the smell of the wisp you brought her. The radio kid still proudly wears the feather you brought him from Barbara Yangra. The kid with the wrench still tells stories about the time you captured the Chupananja. The Chupanaranja. The fly girl is still grateful for the chest hair you brought her from Flemberg. Will Hunter moved to international waters to escape federal prosecution for marble fraud. The Mulross place remained uninhabited until the 1990s when it became a hotbed for swinging sexy singles. With no natural predators to thin their numbers, McMillican-Cuddy's sheep bred out of control. You kid. He went on to become the region's primary supplier of both mittens and mutton. Despite all your efforts, the maze stayed pretty much exactly the same. Forever. Billy made sure of that.
Don't like that.
The workers at the Ford compound were able to get the factory machining back up and running. After months of research and hard work, they were finally able to make a car entirely out of beads. It smelled awful and nobody would buy it, so they ended up abandoning it on the streets of Ocean City. The old ham mill never spun again. Rufus emerged from his portal somewhere deep underground. He didn't know where he was, but he knew he was one step closer to his brother. That was all that mattered. The end. Now, would you let's try again and actually fight the final boss?
Yes.
I did it the opposite order. I ended up fighting it, and I had Simone with me who had Chekhov's gun, and I was like, do you think it's time? And she was like, I think it is. Bang! Simone saves the world!
I think, so Molly literally saved the world just with like, I have a gun!
And a girlfriend.
Yeah, so yeah, I was just curious, like, what does my partner say about this, if anything? And then it was like, and then I saw the option shoot it, so I was like, fuck it, I'll click that. Alright, let's do this.
My one weakness, bullets, the Eldritch entity.
No! My one weakness, dying!
Thing for Curse Core that might make things better for them if interested. DM and this key the question in the chat.
Fire in the hole!
Thing for the Cursed Corn? What do you mean? Might make things better. Oh, your twist on Cursed Corn. Yeah, sure, if you want to. You can also just put it here if you want.
Hi. She grinds her teeth and ignores you. Any chance I could get you to give up on your plan to enslave humanity and the universe in general?
Johnson, Christ, if I had brought a gun with me, you would be so dead right now.
Look, can't we talk about...
No.
But...
I will strangle you with my bare hands first.
Alright. This technology is incomprehensible to you. You inspect the portal frame, but can't think of anything to do with it that would help. Which implies that you missed some optional stuff, but that's what replays are for. Nuts.
Hello.
Be not afraid. Hi.
Welcome to my realm.
What are you?
I'm what the shadow is the shadow of.
Nice job if you can get it.
It's a living.
Try something desperate. Hey, you seem like a pretty hip cat.
Ridiculous.
Listen, Buster, you better... Look, let's just discuss...
Your words have no power here.
Alright.
Fight me. Very well. I will give you one chance. All or nothing.
As you draw your weapon, you hear someone behind you.
Hi, hello. Gabby is here to give the fight. Thought you could use a little help, bud. Need a hand with this? Or a Waldo? Rawr, bad thing, kill now.
You're not sure how they made it in here, but you'll take all the help you can get. It's time.
You don't even have room for both your summons.
It's fine. Opie represents the hobos.
Look at your full crew, by the way.
Holy shit. You know what? We need some good music for this.
So you might want to consider looking at all their stats and stuff to figure out what the deal is.
Let's see. Well, see, here's the thing, Rhino. Meanwhile.
Yeah, the Shadow President ain't no slouch either. You were determined to let Alucard kill the final boss, huh?
Can you go for the fucking eye? The infinite drum roll, by the way.
Apparently. Don't forget you have those items which can increase your AP.
Yep.
Where's your inhaler? I'm pretty sure that's more than enough to just end this with Alucard. Shadows over Loathing. A mosquito saves the world. Thanks for showing up, everyone, but Alucard's got this. I thought you were going to let Alucard do it.
Just hang on. 18. I'm trying to do something very specific here.
Okay.
Okay, I think I can make this work. Alright. Because let's be honest, Rhino. Did you really think I could end the game any other way? Piano! Piano! Piano!
I love your group photo shot there.
This is some new stuff. Read it.
Oh, sorry. Well, sometimes the best way to deal with the universe-destroying threat is just hit it with something until it stops moving. Nice work.
All right.
Madam, I like how you bring Billy into the story. Cause we don't know where the fuck that guy is.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the game, Max.
I am slightly disappointed that it doesn't let you keep playing, like, after saving it, you have to, like, go back. I'm never a big fan of when games do that.
I mean, that first game did that too.
No, it didn't.
Yeah, you end the game by doing the thing at the at the final town, and before that, you can go around whenever.
Yeah, but you had, like, dealt with the final boss and everything. You end the game by going to the theater, and that's it. That's the only thing that gets undone, not the entire final boss fight.
I guess that's true. Theory: Billy in Shadow Prez's diary is the same Billy that runs the Cord. Probably.
Also, I can't skip the credits at all, so...
It's not like they're that slow.
Chelsea Greenwood, whistling. Maddie Green, whistle recording. Mr. Lieutenant Time Bonkers, still great. Nick Sutner, traffic fatalities?
I mean, you were one of those.
I guess, yeah.
Vociferous thanks. Beta testers.
Bats.
Development
Bats the
packs.
dog. Cookie the dog. Loki the cat. Monocle the cat. Moxie the dog. Oscar the cat. Fanny the dog. Roxy the cat. Stinko the cat. Whiskey the cat. Alright. I guess we won. Alright, bye.
Yep.
I'm going to bed. So were there any room decorations I missed?
No, I think you got them all.
Hey, Jessica. I found Uncle Murray.
What? You did? Where is he? Is he okay?
He's fine. He's in Government Valley.
You left him there?
Well, he's keeping an eye on things there. Staking out the joint, you know.
Why are you here?
Okay, bye.
You know, Madlam, I don't know how you get the Hilbert poster.
I'm gonna beat her again. At chess. Oh, I don't have stench armor. Damn it. It's fine. Oh, goddamn. Can you give me something that isn't cold or stench armor? Those are the only things I don't have, apparently. Jesus Christ, there we go. Oh, my fucking...
Fucking long ass game.
Yeah, what's going on with this? What the fuck? I definitely beat her, like, before this, before that point previously.
Yeah, I think you had to do it in a row, I guess, or I don't know.
Maybe.
She got you there.
Only because she cheated.
That's the thing, Madeline. We don't have access to the Hilbert house.
Only one last thing to do. See if I missed anything in these. We never did end up getting anything for 1800 to 1819. Alright. I guess that's going to be ending the stream then.
I guess we don't want to start on the other thing with just an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Sad face.
Hey, this is how we look when we walk normally.
Ah.
Hey, you want to know something else? This is my hair.
Gasp. What is this? You have hair and eyes?
Hell yeah, look like dance. I thought you were bald. Alright. yeah, I guess we're gonna end off there because we're done. We beat the game.
Yeah, I told you that last chapter's a bit short.
I was expecting there to be more like side stuff.
Nah, by the time you get there, I guess they're like, nah, we're done.
We never did get enough cheese for the rat.
I think it's just because we didn't have the cheese loaf because we ate it to get everything in the prologue.
Yeah. Well, until next time, we all know
Do
now.
partners, do you want to do the other partner endings?
I guess so. Yeah. You know what? Yeah. You know what? Sure. Yeah. Let me just get my stuff.
He did their vignette Endor, but he didn't do their endings.
Yeah, like how I did Molly's. That back on, and give me where are they? Vampire boots. There we go.
It's the talk symbol.
Yeah, I know. I'm going there. Oh yeah, I'm whistling. All right. I guess we'll just go in order. We'll go Gabby first. All right, go through all this. Yeah. I'm ready. Let's do it.
Yeet.
Yes, nothing is going here. Gabby is practically vibrating with excitement.
It is time. Gabby's secret plan is coming to fruiting.
Say what?
A secret plan of Gabby. So much dancing, so much fighting, so much Gabbies.
This is something to do with the times you wandered off before.
Yes, Gabby will show you now. Gabby will summon the Gabbies to dance and fight away all the bads. Are you ready for it?
Go for it, Gabby. Jesus!
Gabby wasn't the best dancer in the universe, but she turned out to be the most important one.
I just got the achievement The Last Dance. Gabby saved the universe. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, we gotta get through all this again. Hang on.
I was about to say, I wonder if it's just to close the game and reopen it. Honestly, to save time, do you want me to just read out what their things are for each one?
No, because I want to see it.
Fair.
Plus, like, we've still got an hour and a half of stream time left, so it's not like we're going over time.
I guess.
I'm not going to force us to fill all that out, but, like, I just want to see the endings. You can choose which partner we do next.
I mean, we were going in order, so I guess Obi.
All right. All right, here. Let me try closing and reopening. That might probably be faster. Also, yeah, the one for Molly saving is called Bullet of Pure Love.
Yeah.
Alright, you're able to see?
Yep.
You and Obi encounter a stiff gray man wearing a stiff gray suit who looks baffled and unnerved by your appearance.
What? Who are you people? Are you authorized to be in this district? Sure, I authorized him.
And I authorized him.
It's very droll, but we're not about to fall for some vaudeville routine.
Well, heck, you haven't even heard the musical number yet. Hit it, Obi!
You got it, bud.
Obi wails a jazz solo on his oboe that sets the suit's toes tapping despite himself.
Why? What's this feeling stirring within me?
That's life, man! Come on, throw off those shackles!
You're right. There's more to life than accounts and ledgers and committee meetings.
He takes off his necktie and throws it at you.
I'm gonna get out there and buy some art.
Well, that's okay, that's close enough. You're not going to read the dialogue that the partners have when they're going in?
Honestly, I can't read it that fast. It's a little tiny for me.
Alright. He said, let's give the devil his due. Obi, got any ideas?
Well, I learned a melody recently that might be applicable to this here situation. But I gotta warn you, my man, the fellow what taught it to me called it one of the forbidden songs of power. Might make things worse.
Worse than this?
Yeah, I admit that does seem unlikely.
Blow that horn, Obi. Toot 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 toot.
Turns out the worst decision Ovi ever made was the best thing that ever happened to the universe.
These are a little anticlimactic, but I guess they don't expect you to, like, do all of them. They also don't really expect you to do this period. They expect you to fight.
I believe there's a number of endings, if judging by the thing that the teleporter told you was true. Although that one makes it seem like you missed a lot, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure we were pretty completionists.
Yeah. Just let me...
It's Alucard, he does physical, these are shadow things.
Right.
Yeah, I was kind of worried we'd start running into fights on the way there. Yeah, you just fought essentially living cancer.
Teh.
Sure, madam.
Ah, jeez, okay. Hey, Simone, I don't suppose you got any kind of a magic bullet that can take care of that thing, do you?
As a matter of fact, I think I might.
She unlimbers Grandpa Chekhov's rifle and sights down the barrel. Oh, nice! Literally a magic bullet!
Well, I'm pretty sure it isn't magic, except maybe narrative magic.
Go for it anyway! After this, it's just Alphonse.
Sometimes you have to wait until Act 6.
Alright, now the last one.
Yee! No!
Jump hole, kill God!
He knows JRPGs.
A rusty bicycle chain of thoughts is slowly clicking across the ungreased sprocket of Alphonse's brain.
President's human bring shadow. Gator Chief, obey President. Gator Temple, strengthen Shadow. Shadow, make crazy. Family crazy. Eat President!
Go for it, buddy. Oh, gee. Well, Alphonse is happily digesting one of the most important evil people in the country, if not the world. He looks very satisfied. With the pressing on, the console is successful. Oh, okay. You quickly look over the controls and readouts. It's a complicated system, but you manage to figure out the two most straightforward buttons. The red button will open the portal and unleash the shadow.
You will be my trusty lieutenant.
The green button will turn off the machine.
You will be trapped here with me. Which one did you push?
You'll see.
I'm glad Alphonse's is different.
Oh, here we go.
You press the green button and save the world. It's weird odd when it comes down to the choice between two buttons.
Alright, okay, so that just does it. Yeah, we did it. No matter what ending, we saved the world.
Wait, hold on, I'm having an idea. Eat President!
Eat President! But what about the other button?
I assume that's a bad end. Which, I mean, you're free to get those too in this game.
I might as well just because it'll probably do a different ending thing considering it fucking dooms the world.
I assume so, yes. Why are you sitting through this?
Because at this point it's probably quicker than restarting. And Rufus never found his brother, because his brother was the protagonist of a previous game. I didn't realize there was even voice acting in this game.
There is? Or maybe like the death screams.
I guess, because they had a whole thing for like the voice talent, so. The final yeet! I love that line, jump hole, kill God. I press the red button. Nah, look, come on. Nothing you've done up to this point suggests you're the kind of person who would do that. What kind of role are you playing here? Fine, I guess. Come on! They don't let you!
I guess even the game knows, look, you've played the game as a good person. Come back here when you're evil.
Alright, I know what we're gonna do to end this off. Whoops. No, not that. Oh, I have to do these now. Also, now we get to see, the dialogue Molly has when she appears.
Come on, Buck, let's end this work back to whatever hole he crawled out of.
And now, the way everybody was expecting us to end the game. Do we have any idea if this game's getting DLC? Like West of Loathing said it was going to get DLC and then it didn't. So
no, it did. Remember Gun Manor?
It didn't get the DLC that they said they were going to do though. Like they literally had an area called the Desolate Lonely Coast and then they never did anything with it. So
does that say DLC?
Rhino, what is the acronym of Desolate Lonely Coast?
Oh. Oh, I like Noel's Redemption.
Oh yeah, for Madeline's thing. Rhino, you've had this conversation like 3 or 4 times now.
I have? Who are you? Honestly, I have zero remembering of this conversation happening before now.
Alucard saves the day! I thought Obi was using his oboe as a skateboard!
Totally tubular.
Imagine doing this fight while not being OP. Just hit it with something until it stops moving. Nice work! Alright. And that's how we're gonna end the stream. So, the next big project that's happening now that this is done, we're doing, Ghost Trick Phantom Detective.
Yay.
And then after that, or
And we're doing it right now.
no, we're doing it next week.
Oh.
Rhino, the schedule is already there. And so we have Tales of Two Wastelands tomorrow, Saturday a day off, and then next week we'll be starting Ghost Trick Phantom Detective. There's also something else I'm going to want us to do next week, just at least as a one-off to give it a try and see if we want to continue it from there. But we'll get to that when we get to that. Whew. So, you good there, Rhino?
Yeah, I was surprised I was being picked up, if I'm completely honest.
All right, we're gonna end off there. Thank you, everybody, for coming out to all these weird things, and never forget, piano. The piano was the true hero.
Alucard stabs you with his needle nose.
What if Alucard played the piano?
All right.